Hello, everybody, and welcome to an episode of Jay and Don Learn to Cope. I'm your host, as always, Jay. With us in the studio, very special guest. You know him, you love him. Don, also known as Payne.
Hello.
Here he is, season 2, baby. What's good?
How we doing? We're back.
Were we back?
We're back.
Well, we did say every episode would be the last episode.
Yeah.
You know what? Enough of the small talk, Don. Let's get right down to fucking business. None of where we've been. None of that bullshit. What has happened in your life?
Nothing.
Nothing.
A whole lot of nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what. Should we tell what episode this is going to be?
This is season 2, episode 1.
No, yeah, that's
true.
true.
This is the most vulgar episode.
This is the vulgar episode. You know why?
Keep the mommies
Very
away from
special
this one.
occasion. Don is on the market.
Oh boy, here we go.
His relationship ended in disgrace. just,
A disgrace, bro.
just like his previous employments, all ended in
Oh.
disgrace.
Oh my god. All right, we really are getting back into it. All right. God damn.
So how's that treating you?
It's been going. You know what I mean? It's all right. Hitting the bars. You know how it is.
Hitting the bars. What's that like?
Yeah, it's a good time. Huh?
I can't get in.
I know. You don't have your photo ID. You have
Yeah.
to cut your finger off so they can count your rings. So what do we got here, pal?
So what have you been doing since then? Are you doing everything you said not to do to young ladies?
Pretty much.
What happened? You know, because we used to be on the anti-fuckboy,
Yeah,
anti-drinking,
Yeah.
anti.
Well, the old
What if
me,
you-
I had to kill the old me and bring out my villain arc.
And this only happened
So-
very recently.
Very recently.
There
so-
was like
so we're out here.
This is in like a matter of weeks. It could change.
I'm
You come
about
back
to.
and
I'm
there's
about
a
to
new
go
one.
against it all and get
Well, I'll
my
tell you what.
cross earring.
What if
the-
what if you speak so vaguely in this episode that the hoes will all think you're talking about them?
I will. That's the plan.
You're like, oh, so I was with her.
I'm trying to.
and
I'm
then
trying to be living rent free in every bitch's mind in PA.
You're like, so what if we did this? And then she's like, oh, that's me. until of course, the Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble.
You ever see the Family Guy episode?
You heard it
where,
first.
You
The
ever
23rd, the Royal Rumble.
You ever see the Family Guy where Brian invites? I think it's Stewie does. He brings all of Brian's ex-girlfriends.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to do this for like years. I thought this
Years
would be
and
so fun.
years,
Like, let's get
years
all
and
of Peyton's exes in a thing. But here's the thing. Now that he's single, it's like they all just, it's okay now.
Right.
Like this it's like willingly, it's going to be good times.
Actual tickets.
Yeah, then I'm going to be a Royal Rumble. Everyone's just going to hang out. It's going to be a great time. They're all going to bond. So yeah, so I haven't been keeping notes. So I only have a small page here of notes.
Well, it's just like we never left.
Yeah.
But that's a long.
but-
Your phone would be filled with that shit.
Yeah,
8
if I
months
had,
worth of
remember
content.
I used to, when I went to American Eagle and there, let's
You
just,
saw something funny.
Jay and Don best of episode, reminisce.
behind the scenes.
When I went to American Eagle, and then there was the girls, and I thought she was bad, and then the two other younger ones came in.
And you realize
Stories like that
underage.
have happened over the past months, but I haven't written them down.
Yeah,
If I wrote down everything that happened like then it'd be,
we'd have a good episode.
what's Jay up to?
What's Jay up to?
You know what? Same old shit. I'll talk about how I am at the end of the episode. We'll have the moment of zen
All right,
when we
we'll
drop
bring
the
it-
charade,
bring it all
and
back.
it'll be real homie hours like the old times.
That's right.
You have some advice?
I have some advice. Ready to go.
Do you stand by the
cocked
old
and
advice?
loaded.
Do you remember any old advice, which would be?
I remember most of them, not all of them, and yes, I do still stand by them.
Oh, that's good to hear. So my first thing I have here is written down leather pants.
Oh, I'm sheesh.
Now, if you remember,
I
here's
am
another remember, Jay
sheesh,
and Don.
brother.
When I talked about the hot hippie pants, and Peyton couldn't say a fucking word. He was there going, hot hippie pants. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. So
Yeah,
I have
you
here
couldn't
leather pants.
comment
Describe
on
leather
that.
pants to me. I'm
Oh
not
my
familiar with the
God.
concept.
Oh my God, leather pants. So we have the scale. It goes 1 to 30 because 1 to 10
This is so good. Jay and Don
1 to
content.
10 is far too vague. So you
Yeah.
got 1 to 30.
And here's the thing with
15
1 and 10. Everyone always does an 8 and 10.
Yeah,
You know
got
when
it,
you're
you got it.
13 on Facebook and a girl
Oh, she's
asks
an
for a
8.
rate,
She's an 8. She's a 9.
right? You
she's
give her
a
an 8. You go, I'll give you this, bitch. All right.
But the 1 to 30, oh my God,
Oh.
you could get the bitch down to the last detail on the 1
And
to
even
30.
though it's way bigger, 3 times as bigger, I feel like I can dial that in.
Yeah,
Payne will say a name, and I'll be like 23,
yeah,
and
so
I'm
you-
like,
so you got 15 absolute mid. You got 20,
which isn't bad.
20
people
to like
think-
25.
Stop speaking of that right on, you poppin' boy.
My bad, G. And then we got 20 to like 25. Okay, they're getting pretty hot. 25 to 28, they're really hot. But 28 to 30 are the hottest girls you've ever seen in your whole life.
People rate too highly. Like, oh, this movie was all right. It's a 7.
Yeah, no.
It's like,
so that's
well,
why
an average is 5.
yeah.
But 5 sounds mean.
So that's why we moved to the 30 scale. But back to the leather pants. The leather
Oh,
pants.
no, hold on. This is good content. We ain't got much on the scale. So let's go back. The 1 through 30. How many 30s do you have?
2.
2.
2.
Who are those? Say some names.
I can't do that. That's
Can I hear
you
some?
said to be vague. I can't drop a 30 on this.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
only
you're
2.
right.
You can't drop a 30.
I was even going to
You know
ask
what
for
I mean?
an
Come on.
initial.
No. You can't.
Does her initial stand in the
No.
first half of the alphabet?
It lands in the alphabet, definitely. That's as far as I could go.
Okay. So she does have a name. She's not named in like
syllables. Like
syllables
Elon
or
Musk's
fucking
kids.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, or fucking braille.
Yeah.
Speaking of this, let's say a good joke. Payne was with, not with a girl, but he was just like around a girl, and I said, "Careful, he gets handsy." And you're like, "Payne, my leg's not braille, all right?"
Yeah.
I'll drop that one. So most land, I feel like it's rare that they even land below like a 10.
Yeah, that's a unique find if you have somebody under it.
And then anything under 10 is for burn victims.
Well,
Anything
I
under
would
5.
say anything under 5.
You have to leave room at the bottom.
Like if I rate anyone under an 8, like they're one of the ugliest people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like,
And
they're
if you're
bad.
like a 3,
they have
then
a special place in hell.
If
like
you're a
those
3,
people.
you're like the fucking chocolate bitch from SpongeBob.
Yeah, you're bad. The worm, bro. I just
Yeah.
clicked, bro.
This
The
bitch is like a
worm.
colon in a chair.
Yeah, oh my
That's all
God.
she's good for. Like no appendages. Yeah, so many guys be like, "Oh, she's like a 3."
No,
It's like,
no,
I'll show you a fucking
gotta,
3.
If you gotta move to the 30 scale, I'm telling you.
Where do you land on
telling
the 30
you.
scale?
Where do I land on the 30? Like, I'm not rate myself.
Yeah.
No way. Bro.
Yeah, but
Come
it's
on.
so
That's a
vague. It's
that's
so
a female
vague.
trait.
It's
That's a
so
female
vague. You can go
trait.
20s.
That's a female trait. I land on the scale.
But I think with that rating, so here's the thing. So I went to cyber school when I was in 9th grade. Payne was an actual school, and he knows all these other girls from other schools. We talked about this in the podcast before. Is when we'd play Fuck, Marry, Kill. I'm like, who is this?
Yeah,
It's the same 6 girls.
And then I'd have to pull up the post,
The Instagram
to show it. Yeah. Oh, how about that one girl from your story, Meg? I saw her at Rail Yard. She said hi to the homies. She was hanging out with us a little bit. It was hilarious. I just kept thinking about Jay's story. And,
You're like,
Meg, and I'm
you're like,
oh my God.
like,
Maybe he was onto something.
Did
nice
you
here.
now? I feel like the Meg story, for how great it is, a classic. Jay and Don. Jay's only good story, you could say. I feel like it didn't even get explained that well. Just me looking at this girl's ass, and she turns around, she looks at me in the eye, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's a girl I know that I haven't seen in years.
You got caught lacking. Yeah.
Did you see the ass?
I did. I said maybe Jay's onto something. Meg was there.
Was
I
it
like-
not
I
as
was like,
great?
Hang on. No, it wasn't that bad. That's the thing. But I couldn't get over the fact that it was Meg. You know what I mean? I'm looking at her.
How was she looking?
You were onto something. She
Yeah.
looked good.
And that was back
But I couldn't
in
get over it. I couldn't get over the fact that she was
years.
still Meg.
I also think if she listens to that, she knows it's her.
She knows it's her. Because we were the only ones that called her Meg. You know what I mean?
That's true. We should have said a different. We should have used a different name. We should have called that bitch fucking Focusrite, and then we would have.
Right. No. Yeah, she'll know definitely.
She knows that, and I also think that situation. And it's also funny how we talked about this. I keep saying we talked about this in the podcast, but the way I described it, I'm like on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting cool.
Yeah,
like, my fucking dumb brain, like if I sit on this couch. But anyhow, so yeah, you saw how was that? Did you mention it? But you should listen.
No,
to
I should have, dude. I forgot all about it though. But I was thinking about it.
You should, and then you'd be like, "Don't worry, he's a completely different state of mind than when he wrote this. All right, it's not. He's not like that anymore." And it's like from February.
She actually mentioned it to me. She's like, "Oh my God, you called me out on the podcast." No, she didn't say that. Are we getting back to the letter?
Can you imagine? I would fucking if she even confronted me, I'd fucking my heart would be in my throat. I feel like, especially if there was like,
call you immediately, dude. I'd be like, "Bro, she just."
Well, I'd hope you
your
call me
ass
when
out."
she right there.
Yeah,
Get her on the
right. That's
phone.
what I'm saying. Put her on the phone.
So I heard you talked about my ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right. All right. So finally, back to the leather.
What a
pants.
great story.
If you see a girl,
hold on. Can we talk about this? I just want to reminisce here. What a story. Just to refresh everyone's mind. That story doesn't end there because then I'm trying to show Paint in the Instagram photo, and my fucking phone likes the thing because my screen's broken and it keeps tapping on it.
and she called you out
Yeah.
too. She's
And then
like,
so she
"Yeah,
has-
sure, my phone's broke too. but
Yeah,
that
so she
doesn't
has
happen."
to know.
She knows, Jay. She knows.
At least
She knows.
at least I go. I'm showing you your
She knows.
profile to Paint and Connor.
Yeah, she
like
knows.
I'm not like I'm
she
showing you your profile at 4 a.m.
She
So
knows. She knows.
shout out to her.
Yeah. All right. It's back to leather pants. You see a girl out, and you know she's hot already. But you see this girl out. She's wearing leather pants. It adds automatically at least 3 points to the 30 scale if she's wearing leather pants.
Do you get like the urge?
100%.
Do you get like the urge to like rip them? Oh,
I don't know what the urge is. You just see him, and you're just like that Trump.
Do you think you'd be able to? Or do you think it'd be like a baseball glove?
No way, bro. No shit. Yeah, like a baseball.
You're like, I'm trying to find a fucking seam here.
Yeah, for sure. But you see them out, and it's the Trump meme. I'm gonna call him like it's bad. It's bad.
Do you have any other things?
3 points. Yeah. I've been trying to come up with accumulate a list. I've been talking to homie Ty about my list. I had like a list of 5 things that were my absolute kryptonite, but I can't remember.
Careful.
I can't remember like 3 of them. I got the leather pants, definitely.
You should
you
should throw out
100%.
Do we say like not nationality, but like their
I keep trying to convince myself I don't like Italian girls, but it just keeps coming up.
You're gonna
false.
piss off your host because the Italian ones
false.
are gonna be like, ooh,
they're all Italian, it seems. But I keep trying to convince myself out of it. It just won't go away.
Yeah.
So we got. I'm not gonna add Italians on there, but we got short girls, leather
now
pants.
You could, bait this and be like, girls with their titties hanging out.
I could make it up.
And then Friday night comes and you're like,
yeah, no, the
you know what you should do is say something wacky, like blue eyeshadow, and see what fucking.
What was it? Oh, the eye wings, the black eye wings. That might be on there. I don't know if
been a thing.
I don't know if I'd write it in
stone.
stone.
But that's been a thing since like 2013. What about the glitter on the inside of the eye?
Nah.
Or is that trying to?
See, I'm not writing that on in stone. In stone, we got short girls, leather pants.
I have one on my list.
Okay.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
I'm looking at you right in the eye because here comes the joke.
Hit me with it.
You ready for this? Dirty white shoes.
That's every girl in existence. That's so.
Because if the shoes are dirty, you know what else is dirty?
Oh my god.
The fucking.
Here we go. Oh, that's what it was.
Wait, hold on.
High boots. High boots. Write that in stone.
I get mogged.
Write that in stone. No. Not high boots like heels. Boots that go above the knee.
No, that doesn't.
Automatic, brother.
Riverleno used to say VANS stands for Vaginal Area Needs Sanitation. Can you confirm that?
Oof, I cannot confirm that.
So wait, dirty white shoes. Oof. That's like every girl.
That's every girl in existence.
Well, I said that because the joke of if that's the pussy's dirty.
Every girl has a pair of white shoes.
I like that shit. I like that shit messy.
Oh God, here we go. Here we go, buddy. We're getting right into this shit, dude. He likes it.
I said messy.
What do you have on your list written in stone here?
That's it. That's all I had. That's all I had.
That's it? Really?
What else is going to be on Jay's list? Fat girls? I don't know.
Oh, God. Maybe. Dude, I can't. I had a list of
I literally had that. Like, I remember the leather pants. And I'm like, what? Oh,
the leather pants is absolute number one, though. I don't know what the hell it is about it, but the leather pants, and it just does something. It just,
we used to.
My ape brain triggers bad.
Well, there's the one girl. She had the fucking lace bikini where the middle was held with like strings going crisscross like a fucking shoe.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah.
Those have kind of came out of fashion.
See, I don't think I would write that in stone. Though. I wouldn't add that to my 5 commandments of kryptonite.
I'm thinking of the messy, the dirty, messy pussy. Like that's like it's just so absurd. It's like who would want that? I want it dirty because if that's dirty, else is dirty.
No.
Because that's what he said. He said you have to keep track of their shoes because if their shoes are dirty.
Yeah.
Because it's or like their feet are dirty, then it's like
almost every girl in existence has a pair of white dirty shoes.
I was thinking of this stuff in the other podcast. Remember when we said we need the hottest girl we know to fucking model the merchandise? Whatever happened to that? Not Jesus. No, for the merchandise.
Yeah, we could do that now.
Yeah, we gotta buy a shirt.
We could do that now. We could buy a bunch of merch, have them model it off. That'd be pretty fucking sweet, actually.
Well, we said we wanted a model for it, and we said the hottest girl I know. I also said the hot.
Why don't we just get a whole cast? We'll just have the Jan Don cast model. They'll each get a piece of clothing.
I don't even give a fuck about the merchandise. I just want to, just put them in the t-shirt.
Yeah,
Can you imagine a girl stays over and she goes, "Can I wear something?" You
go, I have my Jay and Don.
You pull out your I lost my virginity while listening to Jay and Don. You might be able to make that a dream. You're like, here,
dude.
If you play your cards right, you can have this tonight.
Damn. Yeah, that'd be good.
He was like, "Damn. So when does college start for you? You scared? Being a freshman, is that scary for you?"
You're incriminating me right now. This is not true.
Is that scary, freshman?
This is not true.
I remember being a freshman. That was crazy. If you play your cards right, I lost my virginity.
If you play your cards right. Jeez, no, I'm not trying to catch a case.
I can't believe no one's bought the virginity shirt. That's fucked up. That's hilarious.
At least Joey bought a.
Yeah, he bought the hoodie.
He's coming in. He's coming in.
You better wear it.
He's gonna. He will.
He said it was good quality,
He broke up with his big mama.
I know about that.
He did, yeah.
When that happened?
That happened recent. November, I think they broke up.
I'll let that
He
bitch.
messaged me. He goes, "I'm living my best life. I am living my best life."
And then you said, Newsflash for you, pal.
Yeah, bro, we're in the same boat. Let's dance. And he said, word, I'm coming in.
And then you have Jay.
This guy stinks.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's okay. You boys have your fun. I'll just settle down here and just
Watch the fort.
I'll just watch the fort here.
Yeah. What can you do?
What were we talking about?
We're talking about leather pants.
Yeah.
Talking about leather pants. The 5 commandments of kryptonite.
Dirty white shoes.
Dirty white shoes.
Oh, so I have here. I have first of all, so Don's on a whole new wave. He posted a recent.
Oh my god.
Can we talk about the recent in detail? Like,
yeah, go ahead.
So Peyton's sitting on the back porch.
I'm on my villain arc right now.
And he looks
everything I was against, I'm now for.
Yeah. And it's turned out great. Maybe everyone's onto something.
Yeah, I drink again.
Maybe we were. Well, you say drinking. It's not like you're fucking.
Yeah, but no, I swore it off. Like I would never drink ever. And I think on
yeah,
one of the
but
podcasts I shit on people for drinking. Like,
no. But even the Jay and Don Leonard Cope, you would drink, but it was like you'd have like one every
3 months.
No, it was more often than that.
You think?
You weren't going out to drink though. It was just like
but now we're going out.
You were in your home.
Yeah. No, now it's
well, the thing is, I mean, I guess we hate on fuckboys, but it was more. We still hate whores, obviously. Still hate whores. You could be a man whore, that's fine.
I'm pro man whore now.
If a girl is ever like, what if a guy does it? It's like epic. A girl does it,
shame,
lame.
Haram.
So you posted a recent 2 photos, and you have a smoke hanging out of your mouth.
Yep.
Pack watch.
That's right.
I wrote down here. I said if I was preying on your downfall, that photo would have enraged me. Like I would have cleared everything off my desk. Like I would have just swiped everything off my desk and been like, fuck.
Really?
It just went that hard.
Oh, that was a win for me, huh?
Yeah. I'm like,
right,
damn.
right. Yeah.
I was like, I'm like, you see Don's recent, dude. This shit goes hard.
Yeah.
What's the Semper?
Semper is I have a tattoo on my arm that says Semper.
Oh yeah, I know that. But what does it stand for?
It means always in Latin.
You don't gotta show me that fruitcake.
I'll show you.
He's taking his shirt off now.
I'll show you. I'm surprised.
Oh, he let himself go.
You haven't seen it?
I saw it when I was here. He let himself go, dude. He's spilling
Get the
out.
hell out of here. We've been going to the gym more than ever.
He's spilt.
It means always in
You
Latin.
have a fucking swastika on your tit.
Oh yeah.
What's
dude, I'm tatted up.
What does that say?
LH.
What does that stand for? Is what I'm asking.
Lincoln Heights. Where we grew
Oh
up
my
on
god,
this
he
app.
actually did the cringe.
We did the cringe.
He
It's
talked
been
about that
planned
back
for
in
years.
2019, and I'm
got
like,
it.
no, you fucking.
Just me and Kevin got it though.
Okay.
None of the other cousins got it.
What happens when you
so
guys hate each other again?
fucking lame. What?
What happens when you guys hate each other again?
I don't know.
You could touch tattoos again, and
we'll touch tattoos again when we hate each other. We'll go round 3. We've been talking about that a lot actually.
Like it's gonna happen.
Because for some reason, every girl that he likes somehow we both end up liking at the same time. So we've been talking about who's gonna cause part 3 of the fallout, and coming at you soon. No,
you guys are gonna touch
not
tattoos
actually.
together. I disavowed the fucking LH.
I like it. I'm gonna get a sleeve.
Who's doing those for
couple
you?
ideas.
Oh jeez, who did that for you?
Art Rage Tattoo.
Shout out to them.
My boy Chris.
Well, here's the thing.
hooking me up.
These aren't like little tiny girl tattoos. These are bold Arial black font. Like Payne's
they're
like just
big,
him.
bud.
Like they're huge.
Big. Yeah, they're big.
That was a fucking Subway one on his thing, and
On
they
the
showed
arm?
up his tit.
Oh, this one, yeah. The arm one's big.
I personally wouldn't get LH tattooed.
That one hurt bad on the arm because it was right on the elbow.
How much were those?
Oh my god. The band was.
The band. There's a third one.
You didn't see the band?
No, I didn't see the band.
The band was
What the-
150.
Oh
Semper
my
was
God.
250, and LH I think was 120. So not bad. Chris hooks me up. He gives me a good deal.
And this all happened in
The matter of 2 months has happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you're pro guy fuckboy, but you're not really being not to shit on you, but you're still being a good man.
Oh, I'm a good guy. Yeah, I have morals and everything, but everything I was against.
You're
I'm
not
for
leading
now.
bitches on. You're
No,
not
you can't do that. You
not
can't
getting
do that.
pregnant.
No, you can't do that. Can't lead bitches on. You gotta have a heart still. Gotta have a heart still.
You need to talk about the Indian rope burn.
The Indian rope or no,
No, you
that's sacred.
Yeah. What else do I have on this list here?
I die on that hill.
Unless you're Jay.
Unless you're Jay. Talks about his gay dreams.
What I have here is I have the. I still think about that. I don't know if it was because I said that, but the guy came up to me and said, "Do you want to do something gay?" And I was like, "No, I'm not gay." And I woke up, or it was just the. I think it was the dentist.
So you lose sleep because you wish you did it.
No, just like that, I said that. And I'm like, maybe I took that too far.
You hurt the guy's feelings in your dream, or what?
No, me saying on the podcast.
Oh, you shouldn't have dropped it.
I
Yeah,
think it was
probably
more
not.
that it was because I said if I go to the dentist, I'm gonna talk about my gay thoughts.
Because I think that was the most viewed episode that episode.
Your parents
my
listened
parents
to it and stuff.
Were talking to me about that.
And they're like,
one.
maybe he took it too far.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I think it was the dentist. I said, I'm gonna get the loopy gas, and then
I'm trying to find some homies to blast trend with me all winter, so that we can
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Claim fake natty all summer.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Blast trend.
What else have I written here? I have because this is the vulgar episode. When you check back on a girl after a couple of years and she's a hoe. I had this recently. There was this girl I knew from another girl who she used to be a real big activist. This was during the March for Our Lives and such. So she'd always go to fucking downtown with signs. And I'm like, I wonder if she's still into that. So I look her up, and now it's just fucking sorority.
Yeah, she's in her
sorority.
In her phase. Like Thanos, it's almost inevitable.
The sorority name and the bio, and it's like always a photo with a friend in a mirror.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened to this?
With the ass propped up on the sink, probably. It's inevitable.
It's
inevitable. It's rare to find to have it be the opposite way.
A girl
rare.
was like kind of with. You went through it.
A girl I know. Which one was that?
The football team.
Oh my God, yes.
And you
for the team, bro. For the team. You hate to see it, you really do. All these sweet girls finding out that they're just fucking the team. It's bad.
So what is that? You go out and dad's not around and you're
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
I guess it's
you
also
go to college. You're at college. I don't know.
Oh,
if it's
you know
just
what it is? Your high school boyfriend goes away.
Oh.
You're like, oh, he's
no
especially
more,
when you move like states
no more
away.
Supervision.
Especially when you move states away, you're like,
yeah, I don't know.
We can make it work. No.
Nah, you ain't gonna make it work.
You ain't gonna make it work.
You ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Can I just go to my advice?
Yeah, go ahead.
Manifest destiny.
Manifest destiny.
Life. Don woke up and he said, you know what?
Here's the piece of advice. If your bitch is going away to college, drop that shit. Drop that shit before you even get the chance.
You're not gonna regret those words because that's just you always felt that way. That's just the truth.
It ain't worth it.
That's the truth.
Fucking worth it. Wow, that was vulgar as shit, dude. I almost regret saying that, but I mean,
it's not even a personal thing with you. I think that's just advice for anybody.
Moose tried to tell me that when I was 18 years old. He told me that. He said I dated this girl in high school and she went away to college and we tried to make it work.
He said, no way.
And she cheated on me and I'm like, nah, not me. That can't be me. It won't happen.
Well, I'm not even saying just because of you. I'm just saying it's just general advice.
Yeah. If your bitch is going away, if she's staying local, you're good. If she's going away, drop that shit like a bad habit.
But even then, she got bad influences. Her friends do
everywhere.
not have your friends. Don't have your her friends don't have your
back, dude. Her friends don't have
they
your
hate
back. They're every night on their hands and knees praying on your downfall so that they can have their hoe out with them, hoeing around at the same time. They are praying for that shit every second. Don't trust them.
You heard the man.
What do we got?
Well, that was just I'm looking at the list because that was just when you look back.
You hate
Instagram.
to see it though. You really do. You're hoping. You're like, oh, all right, let me go check on this girl.
Well, I wasn't like that.
She's such a nice girl. You go and you find. You're like, oh, I know I wasn't. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm just talking in general. And you find out she's in the hoe phase. You're like, fuck her too. They all are like.
It's
that.
amazing how different the Instagram looks. You know, you just click on it and you're like, whoa,
what happened?
Whoa. Who are these new friends you're hanging out with? I don't remember these girls.
You know what I realized though?
What?
Cuffing season is actually one of the realest things in existence.
What's that? Dude, I'm so uncultured now.
Cuffing season is like when you get in a relationship, boy girl relationship kind of thing happens.
Opposed to men and men.
But like it's like right before Halloween and like right to Christmas. I think cuffing season here, let me rephrase that. Cuffing season I think ends like right after Halloween. Mm-hmm. So if you're not cuffed up and you don't have a hoe by then, I think you're just fucked all winter. Because that's cuffing season.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You and homie Ty said it was going to be, as Joe Biden said during the 2020 presidential campaign, it was going to be a dark winter.
It's going to be a dark winter.
That's what could have been.
It's turning around now, but cuffing season I think is real as hell. It's real.
Well, when you think about, Jay talking about the worst time of his life.
It's the winter time. For some reason, they all hibernate up and they all get cuffed for the summer, and then for the winter, and then hot girl summer comes around. And they say, "Fuck that shit! I'm out here for the streets again."
As Don famously said, the girls are horny in July. That's a classic quote. He woke up one day and proclaimed it.
The girls are horny in July. What can I say? Bam.
Even though that was like the most fucking like, I feel like spring and fucking summer you were fucking. saluting.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this will go to kind of I guess we'll go to the moment of Zen, right? We've had enough here. We're at 25 minutes.
Oh wow, short episode.
Well, it's usually around 30.
No shit.
30 minutes, like 40 minutes.
No way.
We got time.
We've been doing this for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Shit.
Here's what moment is in. Let's all bring it down. You can bring your ladies. I'm sorry. You can bring it back. Romanticizing the past.
Oof.
That's what I want to talk about.
You can't do it.
That's
you can't.
all I do.
You can't.
So last year there was this meme where it has January through December on the horizontal axes, and then on the y-axis it has great, good, bad, terrible. Maybe like all right in between good and whatchamacallit.
And bad.
So you're supposed to do as a line graph for each month, go up and down to how your year went. And Peyton and I did it last year in December. Mm-hmm. And Peyton's was all over the place. This bitch is manic, ladies. He was fucking. He'd be fucking shot down in April.
Great to terrible in the matter of a month.
He's riding high in April, shot down in May, and it would literally not go from shot like. Okay, so mine was.
I don't think I had a single all right.
Mine was
either really good or really bad.
Yeah, it was the extreme. Mine started off good and then went bad when I went to the fucking ER in February, and then March it was good, April it was good, and then like May, June, July were great, and then August went down to bad because. Oh, Jane Don fans know August sucks. Did it suck for this year as well?
It wasn't as bad as last year. Definitely wasn't as bad as last year, but it wasn't great. August is never great.
Imagine being August as a kid. When you're a kid, and you're like, oh, school.
Yeah. My brother's birthday is in August. Rip him, dude. That sucks.
I guess like last August, we were waking up like at 3 p.m. That was like it was like 4 p.m.
Dude. August was rough.
And this year wasn't. And you had to cut grass and it'd be 98 degrees outside, and you're like,
this is mid. Actually, August I think went really well this year. August definitely wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad either. Probably all right.
So August went down for me, and then September, it was great.
Yeah.
October was good, and then we got the fucking, and then we and I were in the fucking Zulog.
We were in the gulag bag.
Yeah, we're in the fucking deep end of the pool. No pun intended. That's literally it.
Yeah, we were literally in the deep end.
So November it was bad, and then December for me.
Yeah, the winter was rough last year.
So and Peyton's, I think I have it on my computer, but Peyton's literally just went like ding 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 ding. It go all the way. Like June was terrible, July was great. It was mine. If you look at it, how I described it, it goes up and then it goes down. It should have went down that low. Why would have just stayed good? I was thinking about this year, how it was, and nothing like really that crazy happened where I feel like it would go up and down that much. It's all, especially since like I'm in the wage cage now. It's pretty much I'm in the fucking MPC, so it's all just fucking like zooming. I'm just going at a steady pace,
flatlining. But
December last year, I was like it was just not a good time.
Yeah,
I was just like lonely, and I don't know. But then I look back on it and I think I'm like, damn, I'm like moving in with Don. That was a movie, dude. Yeah. I'll think back on like December, and then I'm like, wait, I remember like the fucking I could distinctly remember, like I could picture myself in this scenario in my room just being like miserable.
Yeah.
But then when you look back on it, you're like,
oh, it was a movie,
it's amazing how you forget. This is why you go back to your girlfriend. How you forget even though like I can list every bad thing and I remember exactly how I felt. But it was a movie, right?
Yeah, right. No, you can't fantasize it. You can't. You gotta take it as it is.
You heard that.
Can't live in a fantasy. That's the main thing. Can't live in a fantasy. Romanticize the past. That's I guess that's my moment of Zen. Yeah.
Do you have any things like that where like is bad? Like do you think that like living like at your house with your parents? That's like an example I could think of maybe for you. Where you're just like
kinda. I mean, I don't romanticize it where I want to go back, but like looking back on it, like it was a lot easier. Obviously, you have your dinner made for you all the time, but like I still am very aware of how much it didn't suck because I loved being there, but it sucked in the aspect of you didn't have your own freedom. Mm-hmm. If you're having your girl over or whatever, you're in your room. You know, you got to come up and down the steps. I miss the homey aspect of you're coming home to people all the time, rather than where, I mean, not like Ty's not here, but you know, it's not a group of people where you're there and you could go downstairs and sit on the couch and, you know, you're basically having an event because there's 5 people there. Yeah. I miss that aspect of it, but I love the freedom of having your own shit, having your own place. Would I move back? No.
Well, I'm not asking if you'd move back.
Do I romanticize it a little bit?
Well, that's just
when
an
I'm
example. Like
hungry and I
that's
wanna
just
cook.
that's just like an example I can think of where it's like,
I think
that would
a
be.
lot of guys.
Or maybe, but that was only just. Oh, he just smacked the shit out
my
of his
bad,
mic.
My bad. I think a lot of guys fall into the trap though, of fantasizing the past, and that's an issue.
Romanticizing.
Well, it goes hand in hand.
You think it, like you can even delusion yourself.
Yeah, you romanticize it enough to where it becomes a fantasy. Like a lot of the guys got to wake up and realize the girl you think you knew is just a fantasy you made up in your head.
An example?
Yeah, me. I'm the example. You think you know them, but it's actually a fantasy.
And you can't
so you have to be aware of that.
And you can't go back to you can't like put yourself back in the headspace. Cause I think back now, and I'm like, what was I upset? Not like I was like crying, but I was just like,
we were bagged up, dude. We had nothing to do. We were just waiting around for snow. Every day we'd wake up and come out into the kitchen and
do the snow dance,
smack Chet off the ground and say, "Snow, rise." We were that down bad for just doing anything. We had nothing to do. We would go to Best Buy 3 times a week just to look at a mic to go home right after. That's how eventful our winter was.
You say that now, I'm like, damn, I want to do that.
Yeah,
I want to go look at.
Yeah, but that's what our winter consisted of.
Yeah.
I played the same video game like 3 times. I don't know if you remember that. Mass Effect. I played
I
that game
remember
for like a month.
And because you had a virtual wife in it. That's all
I
you cared about.
I really did, dude. I had a virtual wife, bro.
I
That
can't
shit was
even
fire.
put myself back in the headspace. Like
We were
that
fucked up,
see
dude.
that
we
see
were
that's
fucked up, dude. We almost got into NFTs, and that's how bad it got.
wow.
You know
It
what
was
I mean?
Well, that was a different time. Now it's like okay NFTs, but back then it was
hot then, but yeah.
Only a year ago. You know how much has changed. It's weird because like I'm in here now.
It happens fast. In the matter of 2 months, just look at how much has changed.
It feels like a long time has happened. You know, especially does when you think back to like July.
Right.
You're like, oh shit, that was 6 months ago.
Yeah,
But you can't really put yourself back in the headspace of what I was then. I was on the the verge. Does anyone remember Manic? Jay. Remember the songs he used to play at the end of the episodes about killing girls and.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
It's like a cat.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, remember
you were scaring me at one point. Every day.
What was
every day you'd wait.
What?
Is Chloe in the room with you right now?
Oh,
You had a fake girlfriend for like a month.
That's not true.
Not
though.
true, but it was like a meme that we had that we would be out salting at home. We would be like, Chloe. Is Chloe in the room with us right now, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Time flies, dude. Seriously though, in the summer, I can't believe it's already almost Christmas. I feel like Thanksgiving never even happened.
Yeah.
Halloween was yesterday. It feels like we were just doing the Halloween hayride and shit. Crazy.
There's Chloe in the room with us. I can't even literally. My brain, even though hard I could try, I can't think. I should have wrote. I mean, I guess the podcast is a great a
great time capsule.
A time capsule for it, but it's also funny. This is also nonsense. It's only been a year. We're fucking only in our 20s.
Yeah.
It's gonna life changes.
How about I saw this statistic for statistic? Holy smokes!
You're autistic.
Yeah. For dating.
Uh-oh.
Guess the age of a woman's peak when it comes to being in
21.
The dating field.
20.
18.
Are you kidding me?
Guess the male's peak.
33.
You won't know. 58.
Oh my god.
58 is the male peak, and the female peak is 18.
We joked about this.
So ladies, if you're above 18, just remember every day that you wake up, your value goes down.
Every Monday. Treat
Monday.
every Sunday as the last, because Monday it's a change. You wake up Monday and you're like, it's a clean fucking break right now, right here.
Damn, yeah. Every day that you guys wake up, your value goes down.
We talked about that
Can't
before, though. We
relate.
talked about when you're like, girls when they hit like 30, it's game over.
It's
But
game over
I'm
for
like,
them.
we still have 20 years till we even hit our prime.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you're like, I have like optimal testosterone right now. Let's fucking go.
Yep, that's right.
Do you have advice?
My advice? Of course I have advice.
You have it written down.
I have it written down. If she's single,
Whoa.
it's you versus many.
Mm-hmm.
If she's taken, it's you versus her man. Stay toxic.
Do you know any relationships that have lasted?
No. And the percentage of relationships that last keeps going down.
As we always do, treat every episode as the last. What? Do you have like a 2-minute speech you want to say? What's changed your life? Just talk to everyone.
What has changed my life?
Just you have 2 minutes. This is it. This is your plea. Like I just gave you your 2-minute warning.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the fucking call. This is your 2-minute warning. You have to go for 2 minutes, but I'm just saying, do you have like a final word, final advice, final anything to say? He's tearing up over here. His eyes are getting
no. I'm trying to think.
Air
of
freshener went off, and it's
trying to say what to think and how to say it.
Be blunt. That's what it's all about, being blunt.
Okay. We might have to do a couple takes on this one because I really.
Well, I'll talk. You know, it's funny that you said like, oh, like back in February was the worst part, but it's like you were perfectly fine. Like I
was
guess.
I was lonely as hell too. I wanted a pug bad. You know what I mean? I bought a fucking ferret. So
Yeah.
I've come to realize.
I wanted some hose. That's really what it was.
We needed a hose. Yeah. I've come to realize that if anyone's gonna kill me, it's gonna be me.
Whoa.
That's why I'm on my villain arc of doing everything I said I wouldn't. Because the old me,
I think you're
the old
being
me,
too.
but I think the old me clearly was a bitch.
Oh.
So we had to kill him.
I've been
off.
saying that for fucking years.
We had to kill him off. And Bob Part 2 is back.
No Bob.
He's coming back. He might already be back.
It's a shame we used the nickname Don during halfway through the grace period. If we come up with the nickname Don now, you'd have been like,
yeah.
I like how that
now
sounds.
It'll stick. Yeah, now it'll stick.
You say that though, but I don't think it's not like you were anti those things. You just, they were just, you couldn't say on the microphone is what you're saying.
Yeah, but in a way.
That mentality.
The mentality was gone. You know what I mean? I didn't really have that mentality.
Peyton goes,
so.
I used to be a bitch.
I think he was.
When was that?
Up until obviously October.
Yeah.
Until October, where I had to wake up. And
I think you're being too, not hard on yourself, but I think you're. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like you could fucking, I don't know. You could do some crazy shit. I'm like, yeah, it's Peyton. What do you want? Like,
yeah.
Can we talk about how you said your biggest regret through high school?
was not laying out everybody.
Yeah, well,
I should have. Well,
you're the man.
What are you gonna do? If anyone's killing me, it's me.
So, Jay and Don learn a coat.
Season 2, villain arc.
Keep saying villain. Is there a better thing? Joker
arc?
No, because Joker is like Joker got felted. Joker got felted, and then he was
felted. But I am not on a Joker.
Speaking of felted,
I don't think I'm on my villain arc either.
Speaking of felted, can we talk about Homie Ty?
No, he does not. He didn't get felted.
No, at the casino.
Oh,
so felted is a term that you use like gamblers would use if they're you lose all your chips
and you're
looking
staring at the felt,
which we've seen a grown man do. And Peyton brought up his ex-wife. His head started straight forward. And
hold on, you got to rephrase that because it sounded like you said my ex-wife. Our ex, we were working for this guy. I brought up his ex-wife on the way up to where we were working. It's an hour away. I brought her up. And he stares at the dashboard.
He's just,
for like
it's not, his
minutes.
head's not completely down. Like, it's not like he's staring at his feet, but he's looking at a 45-degree angle where it's just like, and he's like he's looking past it. Yeah.
Staring at the felt.
But you said Homie Ty went to the casino and he actually got felted.
Yeah, he got felted. We got cleaned out. This girl cleaned us out in 5 minutes. It was record time. And including all of us. But I caught Ty the most staring at the felt.
Staring down.
And I took a mental image of this is what it is. Every time I say staring at the felt, I picture Ty.
It's as much things have changed. It's like the thing stays the same.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like, I don't think you said anything here that'd be like, that's like I don't know like, what you like. I feel like you could literally fucking pull out a crack pipe right now. And be like, let's fucking go. Like it's about time. But it's like it wouldn't like strike me as strange or like out of spirit.
Yeah, well,
especially like, just when the way you talk to me sound normal. It's just that
things are different. Times have changed.
And then here we are. And then here's Jay. That's a good sound effect. My 2-minute speech.
Let's hear it.
Is I thought the laptop just fucking died for a second. Imagine if I said my thing is Nancy Pelosi does insider trading. She's actually quitting being the Speaker of the House.
Get the hell out of here.
That's unfortunate. Where's she gonna get her stocks now?
It's terrible.
That's my 2-minute advice. Here's the thing though. Here's the last thing I'll say. This is the last thing.
Okay.
Think of the advice we've said. Think of the people we've said it to. Has it changed at all?
I don't think so.
Like if I'm gonna say here, manifest destiny. Every day is your last day, which I said back in February. Because that even got us through a little bit of thing. Was last day on Earth.
Right.
Which I know you could take that now to fucking times 10.
Oh yeah. Has it changed? I don't think so. I think it all still is very relevant and applies.
I would go 10 times on it and say just be blunt.
Yeah, you gotta be blunt.
Throw yourself on women.
No, don't do that. You'll catch a case.
Don't throw yourself on women.
Don't do that. But be blunt.
Like month-old Instagram photos.
Month-old? No,
Months.
6-month-old. If you're gonna go 1 month, go all the way. Go 8 months and send.
What is she gonna do?
Get it across.
Here's the thing. Last thing. Here it is. Right. It's like the meme where it's like if you're unattractive and you hit on a girl and she's like security, but if the hot guy hits on her, she's like hi.
Yeah.
See, that's what it is. If you can't pull it off, don't do it. If you can pull it off,
send it.
That's it. Jane Down Learner Cove, anchor.fm.
Yes.
/ Jane Down Learner Cove.
Yeah.
Merch link.
We'll have that up and
Peyton
running.
goes, I had an outro song as if this motherfucker. The only reason I did the show was to put crazy music.
No. Can't have.
He'd always be like, this song hits, dude.
I had a banger ready.
He's like,
too.
this song slaps.
That's what it was. After Party. That was the song I was going to put on. Yeah. I pull up.
Wasn't that a joke between me and you where someone said like, no, it was my girlfriend where like someone said, like I think it said I pulled up and I just went
pull up. That's what I was going to have you put on as the outro.
Now I'll put on this instead.